Hi everybody, Jeff here again. I wanted to show you today here how we're going to paint these three panel doors here. And anytime you get a chance to spray paint doors and baseboards like you see we have lined up here, anytime you can do that by spraying it, it's so much better than rolling. Now these are only 2-panel doors here, but I mean if you're ever dealing with 6-panel doors and you're doing it with brushes and small hot dog rollers, it can take you 15 minutes to paint completely one whole side of the door. Then you got to, paint the other side. And then usually with this bright white paint, you're going to be coming back and doing another 1 or 2 coats because there's no pigment in white paint, especially bright white paint. So instead of going through all of that nonsense and just wasting hours, what we do is we'll stand a couple of doors up like you see here, about close to 45-degree angle. And we just take a piece of wood and nail through the top of each one screw there. That's all we do. And then I'm doing 3 doors here, so I did the same thing over here. So I did it like an accordion shape, in and out like this. And so now that the doors are being held in a nice upright position and at an angle so that you can get at all these, nooks and crannies, the sides here, the edges of the door, and the areas around the door locks. All you do is you're just going to come by here and then spray, and you'll be done 30 seconds each door. And then you can see here I've set up an assembly line with my baseboards. And I've got these are 16-foot baseboards that I've just laid out across the floor here of the living room. And then just built this real quick little makeshift rack here to hold the other 5 boards here. So we can come in and spray paint all along the bottom and get all of these, and then come back here and spray paint all along the top. And then you just spray the doors here up and down and on the edges, and you walk behind it over here. Now we're going to, of course, move these out so there'll be more room to step in between here. But that's what we're going to do here. Just have these all tied together, and painting will be done in absolutely no time. So this is a great painter's trick, and if you don't know anybody that has a sprayer, man, I would definitely look into finding somebody who does, because this will save you a lot of time.
I think so. Just clutch that hose. Go ahead the door.
Well, here we are. I let these dry overnight so I can stack them. I don't like to stack them after I've just painted them, or even an hour or two later. They could still be a bit tacky. I'll let them dry overnight so they're nice and cured and they won't stick to each other, because I am going to stack these here. So you can see it took our painter with the sprayer only about 2 minutes to do all of these. And if you had to do this with a hot dog roller one at a time, you know, you're looking at maybe 5 minutes per board. And then, excuse me, you have to wait for it to dry, and then you have to put a second coat on, and sometimes a third coat, because the bright white paints don't have much pigment to them. And then you can see here the doors are just perfect. It took him not even 2 minutes to spray all three of these doors, both sides. So you can see our little trick of just putting the board up on top and allowing the doors to stand in place at an angle so that you can get into all of the nooks and crannies. It really paid off. So I hope this helpful tip here helps you, and please subscribe to our channel. We're always adding new how-to videos for you, and we'll see you all on the next one.